All right, so the man Floyd Money Mayweather, he just had his last final fight. Supposedly, we don't know if he's gonna come back for that 50th fight, try to break Rocky Marciano's record. What did you think of Berto's strategy, his game plan, him and Virgil Hunter? What did you think? What'd you think of the fight? How did it look? Was that
the fight didn't look good, and it's not because Berto didn't know what he was doing. Berto, I know Berto. That's my man. I fuck with him tough. The game plan wasn't bad, but in boxing, you know, I just explained to you in there when we was talking, it's about adjustments. And he didn't make any adjustments, and his corner didn't make. And now if we keep it at 100, we keep it at 100. Because the corner didn't have no adjustments. Like he was giving him motivational speeches. It's not about no fucking motivation at that level when you in there with a man. Whether he was going to lose or not, it's about, he could have looked way better. Roberto is way too fast. He could take a shot when he's in shape. I know the man personally. You know, he's been through some shit. You know, it was times when he wasn't taking training seriously and all that. That's fine. And those are the fights that he lost. But when you in there with the greatest fighter of our era, you know, everything got to be on point. Your corner, even if he's still good enough to where because people never gave him a chance, but he still could have looked better. He didn't make any adjustments. For example, if you can't hit Floyd in the head with the jab, why not jab to the chest? Did you hear the man tell him that one time? We wasn't in the corner. I'm gonna give him that the whole time, but not one time did I hear him jab to the chest instead of trying to jab to the head. He's slipping every single jab. You're not going to hit Floyd with a right because the way his defense is set up, his shoulder protects him and he rolls it so perfect or slips it. Why not throw the timing with the left? Throw the right as a throwaway punch, like Paulie was saying, come upstairs with the hook, with the uppercut. It's easier said than done, and he tried it, but it wasn't established that his corner knew what to do. But the right person wasn't in the corner. Eddie Croft should have been in the corner coaching him because he has a higher knowledge than the rest of the corner. So I just think that he could have did way better if this corner, the right corner man was in his corner. You know what I'm saying? If he had the right corner, it's not about motivation when motherfuckers is in there hitting you. All that's fine and dandy. I need specific technical advice when you're trying to win a fight.
So what's next for Berto? You want to see him fight like a Victor Ortiz rematch? Like, I mean, what type of fight?
I would like to see him fight Victor Ortiz again and stop him so I can be in a camp with him or whatever. Because I never really got to get no work with Berto, but I can get him ready for Ortiz easily. Because Ortiz is just, he's pretty basic, but he does punch hard. But and with Berto in shape like he was for the Floyd fight, I don't see nobody really beating him. You know what I'm saying? Because he's very fast and athletic, and at that level, ain't nobody gonna be able to beat him because everybody don't do the things that Floyd does in the ring, and he gonna be able to just knock people out. So I like to see him fight Ortiz again, and then fight Guerrero, and then after that he'll be back, and that'll take the losses off his record, or fight Soto Carras again and stop him. You know what I'm saying? Avenge some of the losses that you had, and then you could beat these dudes. They're not that sweet. It's just that he wasn't on his A game at the time.
So you said nobody beats him, like. You think like Keith Thurman, like the top prospects?
They never gonna fight because they boys and they grew up together and they did millions of hours of sparring. And I know that from another source who used to spar with those guys in Florida at the gym when Berto was grinding on his gym, driving to the gym with the white pickup truck. You know what I'm saying? I'll be out here, I know the information. You know what I'm saying? So they probably would never actually fight unless they had to because they are close. You know what I'm saying? But I think he beats Khan because he hits too hard.
And they're stablemates too, right?
They're stablemates, but I still think he beat him. You know what I'm saying? Because Virgil gonna pick the guy who makes them. Khan think he makes more money than Berto. Just out of my opinion. I just think that Berto can beat those dudes. Personally, that's my man. I think he beats them.